Welcome back to Steffi Fan's channel. Today we will learn about the explosive developments unfolding in The Bold and the Beautiful, where forbidden attractions reach dangerous new heights and scandalous situations threaten to tear apart multiple relationships in ways that could forever change the landscape of these beloved characters' lives. R.J. Forrester's homecoming and family reconnection. The week kicks off with R.J. Forrester making quite the memorable impression as he arrives at Brooke Logan Forrester's residence fresh from an invigorating swim session. Following the tried and true soap opera tradition of introducing hunky characters in the most visually appealing manner possible, R.J. will be strutting around without his shirt, showcasing the physical transformation he's undergone since viewers last saw him regularly on the screen. This carefully orchestrated moment serves multiple purposes beyond simple eye candy for the audience. Brooke will encounter her son during this unexpected moment, and rather than rushing through a quick hello, she'll seize the opportunity to engage in a meaningful conversation with RJ. Their interaction will delve deeper than surface-level pleasantries, as mother and son take precious time to truly reconnect after periods of being physically or emotionally distant. These tender scenes between Brooke and RJ will remain longtime fans of the special bond they share, and the dialogue will likely touch upon recent family developments, RJ's personal growth, and his evolving perspective on the Forrester family dynamics that continue to shape everyone's destiny. Taylor and Deacon cross the forbidden line. Perhaps the most explosive and controversial storyline of the week centers around Taylor Hayes and Deacon Sharp, two characters who are about to make a decision that could have catastrophic consequences for everyone involved. Despite receiving numerous warnings from concerned family members and friends who clearly see the disaster brewing on the horizon, Taylor and Deacon appear unable or unwilling to slam the brakes on momentum that's been building between them for weeks. Steffi Forrester Finnegan, ever the protective and observant daughter, has expressed serious concerns about the connection developing between her mother and Deacon. She's voiced her worries, laid out the potential consequences, and practically begged Taylor to reconsider this dangerous path. However, all of Steffi's heartfelt pleas and logical arguments will fall on deaf ears, at least temporarily. The magnetic pull between Taylor and Deacon has grown too powerful to resist, and they'll make the pivotal decisions to ignore Steffi's warnings long enough to share what can only be described as a genuine, passionate kiss that solidifies the romantic nature of their relationship. This moment represents a point of no return for both characters. By crossing this line, Taylor and Deacon are fully aware they're playing an incredibly risky game with potentially devastating stakes. The elephant in the room, of course, is Sheila Sharp, Deacon's current wife and one of the most volatile and dangerous individuals in all of Los Angeles. If Sheila were to discover the authentic depth of connection between her husband and Taylor, the resulting explosion would make previous Sheila meltdowns look like minor inconveniences. We're talking about a woman who has literally attempted murder when feeling betrayed or threatened, so Taylor and Deacon are essentially juggling dynamite while standing in a fireworks factory. For the time being, Sheila remains completely oblivious to what's transpiring right under her nose. She has no clue that her marriage to Deacon is being threatened by an emotional and now physical connection with Taylor Hayes. However, seasoned soap opera viewers know that secrets of this magnitude never stay buried forever. The truth has a way of surfacing at the most inopportune moments, and when Sheila inevitably discovers what's been happening behind her back, the fallout will be nothing short of catastrophic for everyone involved. Carter and Daphne's wedding plans accelerate. In stark contrast to the forbidden romance brewing between Taylor and Deacon, Carter Walton and Daphne Rose are moving full speed ahead with their legitimate relationship plans. Carter will spend considerable time this week making heartfelt promises and declarations to Daphne about their shared future together. These aren't empty words or casual commitments. Carter is genuinely invested in building a life with Daphne that encompasses everything they've both dreamed about. The couple's primary objective at this point is to expedite their wedding timeline and waste no time getting started on their mutual ambitions for creating a family together. Carter, who has experienced his share of romantic disappointments and false starts over the years, seems to have finally found someone who shares his values, understands his goals, and genuinely wants to build something lasting with him. The urgency with which they're approaching these plans suggests both Carter and Daphne are eager to transition from the dating phase into the next chapter of their lives without unnecessary delays. The San Francisco Jewelry Expedition. Following a significant announcement from Steffi, she'll make a last-minute adjustment to the planned San Francisco business trip by stepping into Ivy Forrester's originally designated spot. This substitution sets the stage for some fascinating business dealings and introduces viewers to intriguing guest characters who will play Important roles in the jewelry presentation storyline. Steffi and Electra Forrester will work together during the San Francisco excursion, showcasing an array of fresh, innovative jewelry pieces to potential buyers and industry insiders. The chemistry and collaboration between these two Forrester women will demonstrate the company's commitment to both honoring traditional craftsmanship and embracing contemporary design aesthetics that appeal to modern consumers. Adding star power to these scenes, the legendary Morgan Fairchild returns to reprise her role as Dottie, a character who brings both elegance and business savvy to every interaction. Dottie won't be making this appearance alone. Her trusted assistant Joseph will accompany her to the jewelry meeting, providing additional perspective and serving as a sounding board during the evaluation process. The dynamic between Dottie, Joseph, Steffi, and Electra promises to deliver entertaining dialogue filled with industry insights, creative negotiations, and perhaps a few unexpected twists that could impact Forrester Creations' jewelry line moving forward. Will Spencer's scandalous predicament. Back in Los Angeles, a completely different kind of drama is unfolding that threatens to create serious complications for young Will Spencer. Dylan, who had made a conscious decision to maintain distance from Will out of respect for the boundaries established by Electra, finds herself unable to resist the gravitational pull she feels toward him. Despite her best intentions and her genuine desire to honor Electra's clearly drawn lines, Dylan's attraction to Will proves too powerful to suppress indefinitely. The situation reaches a critical turning point during what begins as an innocent moment. Dylan will be alone in the living room practicing some dance moves and simply enjoying herself, completely unaware that she's about to stumble quite literally into a compromising situation. As she moves through her routine, Dylan will lose her balance or make an unexpected movement that sends her tumbling directly into Will's lap as he sits on the sofa. What might have been a brief awkward moment quickly transforms into something more charged and intimate, creating exactly the kind of scenario Dylan had been trying so hard to avoid. The timing couldn't be worse because Ivy makes the unfortunate decision to visit the beach house at precisely the wrong moment. She'll walk in to discover Will and Dylan entangled on the sofa in what appears to be a highly compromising encounter. From Ivy's perspective, this scene looks far worse than the innocent accident it may have started as, and her interpretation of events will have significant ramifications. Ivy, shocked by what she's witnessed now, possesses information that could devastate Electra and permanently damage Will's relationship with her. Will suddenly finds himself trapped in an incredibly tight spot, facing impossible choices about how to handle the situation. Should he try to explain the innocent origins of what Ivy saw? Will anyone believe him given how compromising the scene appeared? And most critically, how will Electra react when this news inevitably reaches her ears? The spoilers make it clear that Ivy won't keep this shocking discovery to herself. She'll share the news, setting in motion a chain of events that could have lasting consequences for everyone involved. Electra's reaction to learning about Will and Dylan's sofa encounter promises to be explosive, potentially ending her relationship with Will and creating deep rifts within their social circle. Will's reputation hangs in the balance as he faces the fallout from a situation that spiraled beyond his control in mere seconds. Stay tuned for all the dramatic developments, explosive confrontations, and shocking revelations that will unfold throughout this unforgettable week in the